What is going on, everyone? Ooh. Wow, my phone is way behind. Anyways, how's it going, everyone? We got master case of the cup. We're going to go ahead and just open this up. I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, and also Facebook. Let's get this going. Oh, been wanting to rip this. I think we all been waiting for this. It was a slow kill fill, guys, but usually it's pretty rewarding at the end. So hopefully this is rewarding for a few, hopefully most, or all. Empty box, here we go. Here we go. I got... the card show this year, you know what? I thought it was... Oh my god. It was weird, this card show. The card show was actually really good in different ways. Pokemon did really well. Hockey was mediocre. I'll be honest, I don't think I was selling any high-end stuff. I took out a couple high-end stuff, not a lot. And believe it or not, the mid to low range stuff sold really, 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 really well. But I had a lot of people made feedback on my stall saying me and Thomas had the most fairest and the most comparable pricing. So I feel like if you took the time to comp all your cards and price it out, you'll do really well. And then I've heard comments of other people that didn't comp their cards too well or didn't comp well, or they just kind of put any price on it on what they felt like they wanted. They didn't do too well. So I think it's always about pricing it right. I did price all my cards 2 days prior to the show, so they were all the recent comps, and I sold a lot. The advertising was trash on Expo. Yeah, I don't know. I made a lot of sales. Like I got rid of like 4 long size slab sized shoe boxes of cards. 1 full, you know, those 5-row cards of inserts. I got rid of 1 full and a half of those 5-row cards inserts. I had people pull out inserts almost, I'd say, the average person was pulling between 60 to 100 cards out of my insert bin. So I don't know. It did really well for me, and I thought it was fantastic, actually. I did a lot better than I did in Toronto. And Toronto usually does a lot better for me. Yeah, that's why the feedback I got was a lot of people's pricing were really out of place. And I think we took advantage of that when we went with me and Thomas's booth. Our booth was pretty busy. I couldn't even leave my booth. I couldn't even walk around the show at that time. Oh, really, David? They warned about that during the National Hockey Day. They warned about it. It's weird that you didn't get the notification because, but the show is back in April next year. I think it was April 3rd or April 8th or something like that. But it is back in April next year. They just did it for this year, where they had it because of National Hockey Day. But now it didn't help with that it landed on Oilers playoff time, but you can never predict that either, right? So, yeah, I know. Sorry, man. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people that was trying to catch up with me, and I couldn't chat with them because it was just so swamped. And I don't know. I thought it was a good thing. Like I did really, really well, and I didn't sell expensive cards. And I think Thomas did just as good, and he didn't really have that expensive cards. Tofu, what's going on, buddy? All right, I got 3 reserved tins already for people that's in the break. If you're in the break, first come, first serve. If you call out that you want a tin, shipping is extra if you want one. Let me know. Unless you already have a big shipment coming from me. Oh, yeah. It was kind of messed up too, David, because they were... I think they pulled it from the show on the early April. Like, I think 2 or 3 weeks before it even happened. And then they pulled it, and then they rescheduled it into June. And yeah, I don't think they made an announcement until it was closer to date. There's no cost for a tin, David. I just have to charge for extra shipping if it costs anything. Unless you have a lot of mail that I'm paying for parcel anyways. If you let me save your mail, then I won't charge anything for it. I only charge if I'm like sending inserts with a tin, right? But if you guys got like a lot of mail, I typically, or if you allow me to save until there's a lot of mail, I typically won't even charge you extra. Okay, I got Quentin, Zach. Let me write this down. Tins, I had Cody, I had Corey, and then I had Quentin, Zach, Barry. Yeah, it would be nice if I could pull a 2, 4, 5. So there's 1 tin left. So we'll see here. Oh, we got a slab in here too. All right, we'll pull that slab in a bit here. All right, here we go. Let's get this going. Christopher Buchert. That calls for 6. So, I'll get more tins anyway. So, I'll see if I grab a couple more tins. All right, here we go. Yeah, Cody, I had you down already. Unfortunately, I only have 6 tins available, and they're all spoken for now. I'll pass on if you give it to someone else. I'll go to buy. Yeah, I'll have more tins. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna do some mixers with one. Here we go. First card. We got a Jeremy Swayman, 64 out of 249. 64 of 249. Jeremy Swayman starting us out with Boston Bruins. We're going to go back here. We got 46 of 99, Matthew Nyes. Matthew Nyes. Yeah, I got you down, Barry. Yeah, the slabs. Too bad they couldn't make the slabs fancier. I saw some of the slabs. I'm like, oh, if they're going to do it, they should put more effort into it. It almost seems like they just slapped it together. 5 out of 8, Nathan McKinnon. That's a nice patch. Nathan McKinnon with game used memorabilia. Going to Christopher Buchert. Nice hit. 5 of 8. Chris starting us off with a really nice memorabilia hit. We got the show signatures going to Buffalo. Tom Barrasso signatures. That's a nice card. That is a very nice card. Going to your Buffalo Sabres. Going to Leon. Oh, this card suits him too. He loves his retro players. I know Leon loves his retro guys. Rookie auto patch for the Chicago Blackhawks. Jackson Stauber. That would go to Cody Lundgren with the mini win. 2 of 24 rookie auto patch. Jackson Stauber. Well, I think every The Cup auto and cereal, low cereal should get a sticker. These are expensive cards, man. Jackson Stauber with our RPA. All right, here we go. What is our slab? Holy moly! Here we go. We got a Matthew Nyes. 52 of 249. Matthew Nyes. Wow. Wow, this is actually pretty thick. This is thick and chunky. Matthew Nyes. Wow. That's a nice card, buddy. I think the tins were all called for already, so we'll make sure we'll package it nicely to you there, buddy. We just sleeved it. Bob's all silent. He's not even like... Oh. Sorry, they just made this a lot more work. Oh, 5 cases? Jesus Christ. That's killer. Alright. That was tin number 1, guys. That was tin number 1. Bob fainted. All right. No slabby in this one. No slab. Well, no slab yet. I think it's inside the box. Freaking still getting used to this on the first. He's just as shocked because he did 5 cases. And that's his first Nyes. At least it's not a napkin either. No Sharks yet, Gary. All right, first card. Dylan Larkin. 65 of 249. Dylan Larkin. The Show, Luke Evangelista. 20 of 99. Foundations, Will Coel going to Rangers, 82 of 99. I believe there is. It's an RP for the RPAs. I don't know. This is pretty heavy. I'm pretty sure there's one in here too. Should be for every box. Dennis Potvin for the Islanders. There's a classic. Oh, that's a nice card. Going on your Isles. Brock Faber. Oh, that's a sick card. 15 of 24 going to Minnesota. Brock Faber. Lance Davidson. Nice hit, buddy. Am I going to hit any Sharks? I hope so. We're only on the second tip. Why is everyone asking me about the Sharks? Has the Sharks been a really tough hit? Brock Faber. I don't know. You've asked for it. Gary's asked for it. But the person with Sharks is Austin LaRock. That's a nice hit, Brock Faber. We're starting off really good. Holy. Oh, Brock Faber. David Gust. That's a trickery. What a trickery. David Gust. David Gust for the Chicago. Going to Cody Lundgren. Oh, you're all together in the Sharks together? Ah, gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. Well, I hope you guys all... I hope we pull some Sharks for you guys. We're only second 10 in, so... David Gust. Wow, these slabs are nice and thick. They're actually really nice slabs. They feel nice. They're not as wide as the Beckett ones, but like they actually feel nice. They should have just done better with the label. They should have done a lot better with the label. I think it would have went a long ways. Because it actually does feel pretty decent. I didn't even fetch. You know why? Because I saw Gust, Gary. When I was flipping that top sheet, all I saw was Gust. All right, here we go. Gotta go slower in our. Cody loves the tease, eh? He loves the tease. When was the last time we seen a Crosby auto? I don't know. We pulled quite a bit of Crosby autos here. Might not be in Cody Lundgren's time, but before Cody, we pulled a lot. We've seen a lot of. From the Cup though, I don't know. I don't think we've seen one from the Cup yet. But like we've seen it from Premier. We've seen it with. Oh, these are tight. All right, here we go. First card. Brett Burns for Carolina. 210 of 249. Brett Burns. You had a couple friends Saskatoon. I thought it was really good, Gary. I personally, and me and Thomas did pretty well there. No complaints. I actually enjoyed the show. It actually got me driven now to go to the Toronto show in November. So it reignited my inner card self to be going to Toronto in the late fall. So yeah, it actually went really well for us. Hugh McKing printing plate going to St. Louis. We don't count these as official 101s. But this is a rookie masterpieces. 101. I never count printing plates as 101 unless it has an auto. But still a nice hit for the Blues. For Mr. Cody. Oh man, I just kind of showed off that card there. Connor Zary, 18 of 49, going to Calgary. Because we showed this top one, we're going to just show it. Tristan Leno, 17 of 24. Rookie auto patch for your Duckies. Going to Aaron Chung. Tristan Leno. Sorry, I'm going to decal all of these. I just don't want the cards sliding out all the time. Because they made it so, like, close to it sliding out. Leno. Who do we take down here? The show? Any extended? Yes, I'm going to do another case of extended, Jamie, after this break. So I'll post an extended up tomorrow. Signature renditions. Simon Anemic for the Devils. Yeah, so yeah, I'm skipping ice. So I'm going to redo another case of extended. I know there was a lot of people that wanted to get into extended still. So we'll post another case of extended up tomorrow. And I think our bounty is close to 3,700. So yeah, it'll be PYT. It'll be posted tomorrow at 11. But I won't be updating teams right away because I'm inside. I'm going to be in a meeting from basically 11 to like probably 1. I was told to do this slow. Cody, is this slow enough for you, buddy? Oh, it's a big one. Luke Hughes for my man Angus. The Devils, the last team to be taken. Well, one of the last teams, second last team to be taken in the break. Luke Hughes. Mr. Angus took a risk. Luke Hughes. They are tracking the card numbers and apparently breaking and regrading is bad. Honestly, I don't know. Is anyone going to be cracking these to grade them? Because I like it the way it is. I don't think anyone should be cracking these because I think big part of people wants it in a slab anyways. I don't think big part of it was about grading it. I think people wanted thicker cards in the slab. The odd person might have wanted it because they might have thought their card is in impeccable condition, and it comes back as a PSA 8. but like the thick cards are still hard to grade, and I think for it to come back already slabbed, I think you just leave it the way it is. But that's my preference. I don't think they should. I don't think anyone should crack these to get them graded because they're already slabbed really nicely for them. But that's a nice one. Luke Hughes. That's a big one, guys. Luke Hughes. What are we going to do here? We're going to take you down. Oh, sorry, McKinnon. We're going to take... We'll do this. All of this. When you have seen a better operator to grade would be it. I don't know. It's a hard decision. I think I personally wouldn't. I'm not a big fan of grading thick cards, so it's an easy answer for me that I would send it in for grading anyways. I do, and most people that do are looking at just trying to get a 10 and sell it for big money, right? I think those are typically people that want to grade these type of cards like that. The collectors aren't going to send it in just to get it graded. That's for sure. I'm like, there's a good... I mean, how many people are actually grading it just to have a grade? To try to get a 10 and not sell it? I don't know, man. That's I don't know the chances of that. But I could be wrong. I could be speaking very blindly on that. Yeah, there is one tin with all Bedards. Hopefully we get that tin. Exactly. I said the same thing, Tofu. I said they could have put a little bit more effort on the labels. Like, maybe making a matching color as the tin of the year. They could have done that. Kind of used the background of the tin as their label to signify the year that it came with. Oh, this is a thick. Why are these filled right to the top and... It's tight. Holy. I need to work for a UD. It'd be too hilarious if I did. The cards will never get released because I got OCD. All right, here we go. First card, we got a Bobby Orr for Boston. Matt Savoy, 9 out of 99 for Buffalo. Sidney Crosby renditions relic. Look at that beauty paint. Game used hockey memorabilia. It is game used. Nice hit for Cody. In other words, Carter. It's still a nice hit even without the auto. That's a beautiful card. For your Hawks, 24 out of 25, Kevin Korchinski. Another Blackhawks tease. Yes, 11 p.m. Mountain Time, Jamie. It was same price as the last lines, too. It'll be the same as the first line set. We got a Flyers. Expanded in 19 of 25, Tyson Forster. Expanded. We're going to put you... Raphael Lavoie, Edmonton Oilers. For your Edmonton Oilers. I'm not sure that's what Greg Cards was looking for, but Lavoie. All right, we got 2 tins left. Time for Blue Jackets. Ooh, a nice Fantilli would be nice to see too. right, here we go. Kirill Kaprizov, 112 of 249. Trevor Linden, 10 of 99. That's a nice card. Going to Vancouver, Ryan. You can't go wrong with the Trevor Linden. Ridley Gregg, 21 of 35. Nice card. Trevor Linden again. We got an auto for Vancouver. Nice hit for Ryan. Trevor Linden. I've always liked his auto too. Felix Potvin. Scripted sticks, 4 of 15. That's a nice card. Felix Potvin. Felix the Cat. Always nice to see Felix. Matthew Coronado. Wow, nice 4-color. That's a nice 4-color patch for Calgary. Who has Calgary? Leon. That's a nice 4-color patch from Calgary. That's rare to have a 4-color. Holy. It's rare to see a 4-color on a Calgary patch. That's a nice card, actually. Cool. Alright, we're down to our final 10. Hopefully we see a massive rookie here. Final 10. Can our case hit be our final 10? No, he didn't take Calgary. I am putting up a case of extended guys tomorrow at 11 p.m. Mountain Time. So watch out for that. I know there was a lot of people that still wanted to get into one. We only did one case of that, so there will be another case posted tomorrow. I hope the case hit isn't here yet, because I'd be disappointed if whatever we pulled so far had a case hit. So I believe this is coming. Unless I got a bad box or case. Which wouldn't be the first. It wouldn't be the last for anybody. Luke Hughes 99 likely. Well, let's hope not. Let's hope not. Well, Hughes could be because Hughes is out of 99. Nyes is out of 249. Hughes is actually a bigger hit than Nyes would be for the 99. So there's a chance that Luke Hughes could be the case hit. All right. Well, let's hope not. Let's hope there's a bigger hit out of these right now. Out of this final. Dylan Larkin out of 249. Sharkies. All right. Matthew Nyes, 76 of 99. Another Matthew Nyes. Wow, what a card. 1 of 1! That's our case hit right here. 1 of 1, Josh Norris. 79th 1 of 1 official. Josh Norris. Dude, it's freaking signed too. How the hell does that work? He's got a signature down here. It's like a hidden signature. It's almost like he was meant to sign it, but he didn't. Oh! This guy would be a stud if he didn't keep wrecking his shoulder, but he's still a great player. But look at that. That's his signature down there. 1 of 1, Josh Norris. With a half-signed card on the foundations. That's actually pretty weird. Bum. Only because Greg has thousands of dollars invested in the guy. I was drawing a dick, but it was a weird dick. But yeah, look at that. He's got his signature like tucked. It's like a peekaboo signature. 1 of 1. Wow. That's our 79th 1 of 1 card official. That's non-printing plate related. Or any Leafs. So that's our official like upper deck 1 of 1 card, guys. 79. We should do a prize for number 80. You know what? We should. We should do the next prize for the next team that hits the next 101 for number 80. We'll get like $80 credit. How's that? 80 for 80. Next 101 card. It can't be a printing plate. It can't be a Leafs card. But if it's a printing plate with an autograph, we'll accept that. But no printing plate, no Leafs card. If it's the next team that hits a 101, we'll give out $80 break credit to that team that hits it. Want more? All right. Oh, I showed too many. I slid. All right, we're going to show this one. 9 out of 15. Joel Thornton and Sergei Samsonov. Dual material signature. 9 of 15. I pulled your second one of 1 cent. Nice. I'll laugh if it's the next card. No kidding, eh, Cody? Dual auto. Who has Boston? Zach Wilson. Nice hit, brother. Zach Wilson with a dual auto. Signature materials. That's a nice card. Devin Levi, logo mark. Sorry, he was exposed anyways. Devin Levi going to Buffalo. So that was our case hit. Was Josh Norris. I would consider that as an autograph because it's like tucked in there. It's almost like they did that even on purpose just to put Josh on there. 23-24. They're all 23-24. Which update are you talking about? All right. Our last card is a slab. It's probably, it is this year's 23-24. All right. It's not an update. It's 23-24. All right, here we go, guys. Final card of your break. You guys want another case of the cup? Samuel Bulldog. Wow, no Bedard, eh? That's killer. In the opposite way. 66 of 249, Samuel Bulldog. Going to Steve. I am Steve. Yeah, that's Minecraft. One more cup. Maybe we'll do one more cup after extended. That is it. Wow. Okay, we're going to review your hits, guys. For anyone that just tuned in. Yeah, we'll probably post another cut. We'll do one after extended. Late week or early next week. Or mid next week. In other terms. All the tins were already spoken for, guys. So, I'll break more of the cup. We'll even do mixers. And if you guys want, we could do single tins, too. If you guys are down to do team random single tins, we could do some of those. Thanks, Gary. Thanks for watching, buddy. All right, let's go through the hits. It's always a pleasure. Okay, we got Matthew Nyes out of 99. Dylan Larkin for your base. Tom Barrasso, the show. Tristan Leno out of 24 rookie RPA. Kevin Korchinski out of 25. Ridley Gregg, 21 out of 35. The show, Trevor Linden out of 99. Kirill Kaprizov. Simon Nemec renditions. Got Dennis Potvin. Hugh McKing for 1 of 1. Matt Savoy 9 out of 99. Bobby Orr. Matthew Nyes again, 46 out of 99. Nathan McKinnon, 5 out of 8. Connor Zari, 18 out of 49. The Show, Luke Evangelista out of 99. Will Cowell out of 99. Dylan Larkin. Brett Burns. Jeremy Swayman. And we got here a Samuel Bolduc rookie RPA. Raphael Lavoie. Got a David Gus. Devin Levi. Jackson Stauber. Got a Trevor Linden. Felix Potvin, 4 of 15. We got a dual signature materials, Thornton and Samsonov. We got Forster out of 25. Got a beautiful Brock Faber. That's a big one. 15 out of 24. With his auto on there. We got a 1 of 1 Josh Norris, number 79. Wow, they're both like shoulder patch and then or jersey patch or something like that. It's the two corners are really thick. Sidney Crosby. Luke Hughes, that's a big one. Out of 99. Thanks, Bob. Matthew Coronado, 4-color patch. Super rare to see 4 colors on a Calgary. And Matthew Nyes are probably the best RPA between Luke Hughes and Matthew Nyes. That is it. Again, extended tomorrow at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. That's all I got for you guys. I'll have photos up later. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you all later. Cheers.